Good morning. Happy Thursday, September 7th. We're unfortunately starting off the day with rates a little bit worse this morning than we started off the day yesterday. Now, the culprit was really a report that came out shortly after I got out the video yesterday. There's the ISM Services Data Report. Really showed some strength in the service sector of the economy. Of course, that's not beneficial to mortgage rates or to bonds, and that really put the bond market in a bad mood for the rest of the day. Now, as we open up the bond market this morning, down a few basis points, and that's currently as where you stand right now. But we got a little bit of news that's a little bit bond friendly in the initial jobless claims for last week. The initial claims came in just a tad bit higher than expected, and then also the continuing claims came in a tad bit higher than expected. So maybe that's a little bit bond friendly, maybe eases the bleeding a little bit today as we look forward to, ideally rates coming down. But if we look at where rates can come down, really not a lot of optimism out there at the moment. If we fast forward to next Wednesday, it is the CPI report. It gives us a chance to look at inflation. It kind of mirrors the government's favorite measure of inflation, which is the PCE report, but it comes out next Wednesday. That's a week before the next Fed meeting. Now, that September Fed meeting, they're not expected to raise rates, expected to be a pause at that meeting, but the markets are pricing in another rate hike in November. Really tough for mortgage rates to come down substantially if the Fed continues to raise rates. Really, we have to be in the mood of cutting rates from the Fed before we see mortgage rates substantially improve. Certainly going to see some intraday improvements as we saw last week, but again, kind of gave it all back this week. So keep an eye on that. A little bit of optimism going into next Wednesday that report is beneficial and gives us a chance to maybe have the Fed maybe come out and speak against that November hike, and that would be beneficial for rates. But if I can be of any assistance between now and then, certainly available for you throughout the day today. And let's have a monumental day.